It's been a really busy year for us. Probably the biggest thing that we've been involved in over the last year has been working with a company called Mind Candy. Mind Candy have a property called Moshi Monsters. It is the #1 kids property in the UK for preschoolers and primary schoolers. It's pretty well known within the US and Australia, and it's expanding out across the world. I believe they have something like 85 million registered users. So we've been working on their flagship mobile and tablet title called Moshi Monsters Village. That launched in the UK just before Christmas, and the rest of the world just after Christmas. And it's early days yet, because that game is obviously an ongoing service, and we're going to be adding to it and creating new content for it as we move forward. But that's got a big team on it, and we've been very involved in that. It's been very successful to date. It's still very early days. There hasn't been a big marketing push on it as yet, but we're seeing some fantastic reviews, some great KPIs coming back from that game. So that's been a really interesting experience, and it's been very good, and we expect to continue that through the year. What are we doing at GDC this year? We're doing a lot of stuff, actually. We're covering a lot of bases. Previously, our attendance at GDC has been primarily business development, to find new partners to work with. This year, it's spread across a number of different activities. We will definitely be meeting existing clients and hoping to find new clients for the part of the studio that works in bespoke development on a commission basis. That's a big part of what we do. We'll also be pitching some of our original content to publishers. These are kind of probably more ambitious games than we've ever pitched before, and therefore we want to work in partnership with the publisher, whereas in the past on some of the smaller games, we would have self-published. And then the third thing we'll be doing is we'll be meeting with a lot of independent game studios, talking to them about their technology needs. So we are planning to launch our own game framework. We're going to take all the proprietary technology that we've built over the last 3-4 years, and we're going to make that available to third parties at some point this year. So we're going to be talking to those studios, finding out what their needs are, working out how best we can meet those needs, and getting those studios signed up to an early beta of our technology, and hopefully using some of them as guinea pigs to work out how best to then launch that later in the year.